The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. We'll call for the fair catch here. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. With the catch, it's Lewis. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down. And already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Good time here to drop this screen in to the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Using his legs, it's Brown. Breaking free at the 35. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warrick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense,
he's got room looking for the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Volunteers. Number 85. Planning up to try the extra point. The extra point makes the lead 14-7.
That makes the score Tennessee 14, Florida State 7.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Breaking free at the 35. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
With the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
fighting off the defender. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 17, on to kick it away.
On the return, it's Matthews. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the Tennessee offense will take over.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And they heave it deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Volunteers will crank up the tempo. They'll run it from the gun. He shreds the tackle. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Brown. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. An important 3rd down play coming up. They'll hand it off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
The Noles will look to convert here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play.
Florida State, 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Get set.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
At the 10-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
He's moving out of the pocket, looking to the end zone, and it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it, fighting him off. He's free around the 15. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Boy, this is every defense's worst nightmare. They have everything covered downfield. The quarterback just has given up on the play, checks it down to the back. And instead of rallying to the football to keep him short of the first down, he is so elusive, he picks up first down yards.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Down he goes, a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Handoff to the right side. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They'll pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down.
29 Phillies. Go!
Takes the handoff. It's Brown. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Using his legs here, the junior able to bring him down quickly.
The gain of 2 brings up second down.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Here's the second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
The ball has come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Back to throw again. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He shreds the tackle. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Now, the offense being aggressive here, going for it on fourth down, but the defense was not having it at all. They come up with a big stop.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7.
That makes the score Tennessee 21, Florida State 7.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be...
And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. A handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he'll be brought down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On 3rd and go, he's going to try to throw for it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. This one will be fair caught. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Play action here on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's going for a big play downfield. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Can he take it all the way? Across midfield. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
But this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Colts.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Vols will kick this away to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense heads back onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's a strong stiff arm. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
The Seminoles with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Ball handed off. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Same tailback, another carry. Touchdown, Seminoles. Fought all the way back to take the lead. And now the try here for the extra point. The PAT puts them up 3. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's the throw deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
He'll hand it off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quick juke to get free. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Second down, we're going to throw it. Touchdown, Vols. That puts them on top in the second half.
Touchdown, Tennessee. Number 0.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4.
The extra point is good.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
That makes the score. Tennessee 28. Florida State 24.
Bringing it out, it's McCoy. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there.
Florida State Seminoles will take over first and 10.
Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he pulls in the catch. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida State. Just ran away from the defense.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
The PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Vols come to the line to run the hurry up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, my gosh. At this point, this offensive coordinator has to consider going to the backup. This defense is baiting him into coverage, and he continues to throw these interceptions.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To the air. It's Davis. bringing pressure. And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20.
The returner is brought down at the 36, and the Tennessee offense will take over. 1st and 10.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The pass rush closing in. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. Unleashes the stiff arm. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obvious penalty. Doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Out of bounds at the 30. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Florida State 31, Tennessee 30.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Around the corner, it's Lewis. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Coming up, second down and goal. And he'll set up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
Oh, so close to executing here on the 4th down play in the 4th quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you're going to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Second down after that previous play. Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Davis. Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Great timing here with the quarterback and the wide receiver. That receiver does a nice job of keeping his route vertical, and the quarterback's taught to put the ball away from the defender towards the boundary. Good adjustment by the receiver and a big play by the offense.
They'll run it to the right side. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him 1st down yardage. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to win.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. This kickoff team, let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains with that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here. but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He's running out of time here. And he's got it. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
And the Volunteers pick up enough to get a first down there. He'll hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? It's a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Noles will bring their punt team on the field now. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his back. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. Here comes a first down pass attempt. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's going to take off here. And the defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big gain. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He's got some room and some blockers here. He goes down, and the ball game will end on that turnover.